y'all thinking stuff's over. It's not over.
Say that again.
No, I'm saying that and nothing stopped. People think just because Big E Langston got his run and Kofi got his run. They had a small little window wave where they were throwing black people a bone. You guys are thinking that stuff is over, dude.
It's over, Sammy. Damn.
So why they lowballing him on his contract? Sometimes he's better than all those other black dudes that
he's 1,000 times better than them. Respect. Why
are you lowballing him on his contract then?
Sometimes negotiations don't start off too well. You gotta know. You can't show your hand. You gotta play it cool.
Yeah, sure. And MVP has no other place too, huh? This black stuff didn't stop, man. What are you talking about?
Yo. By the way, I want to hear in the comments section, y'all think the WWE still holding back black people? Let me know if you think Sammy this is right, bro. I want to hear that.
I'm telling you.
Saw the number and the deal that they were offering, and he didn't feel it was a deal he had to jump and take. So there's rumors that he might want to test the free agency market. But to me, my interpretation of what what I've been reading is essentially they were negotiating. Mm-hmm. Whatever they offered him, Bobby Lashley might have not felt it was enough of his worth of what he brings to the table. And he was like, you know what? Let me at least test free agency to see if I could get something higher. Let a little more money, maybe a little bit more perks. That's what I'm gathering. And apparently MVP's contract is expiring soon too. And MVP, I believe, was on Instagram and social media claiming that he tried to get the Real Hurt business back and Triple H didn't want to, supposedly. But do you think Bobby Lashley should re-sign with the company? So, listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase, man. If wrestlers come and go, we understand it. Business is business. If you don't look at Bobby Lashley as the type that give him whatever the hell he wants, money-wise, then I really have a problem with that decision from WWE. They gotta be held accountable. Like, there's not 10 guys on this roster that is more believable, that is more decorated, that has better matches, that has better aura. It would be very fishy to me when the guy's on arguably the best run of his career and you just wanted a penny pinch a little bit. So what do you think about this? Do you think this could possibly be a leverage tactic by Bobby to get more out of them?
It depends what he's looking for. I hope he's not looking for Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns kind of money. I hope he's not looking for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. He isn't. I don't think he's somebody you should, push out the door and let go. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know what WWE is doing on that side of things. I hope that's not what they're doing right now.
Hope so. I hope this is all just a tactic for him to get more leverage. I hope this is, or maybe they're working a storyline. I hope not.
But at the same time, Dave, if he's trying to be in that category of pay, I'm going to have to tell him to go.
So you don't think Bobby Lashley should be paid like a main event guy? That I will not take.
I don't think he should be one of the highest paid people.
Who was to say that's what he's looking for?
Well, why else did he turn down the deal? Was the deal bad? Was it awful? I'm sure it wasn't a bad deal.
The details aren't out there. Obviously, the specific numbers aren't out there, but it sounds like they might have lowballed him, and he's like, you know what? Let me see if I can entertain something that might be higher.
Okay. I mean, I could never hurt a man I could never hate on a man for doing that. You know what I mean? I could never hate on a man for trying to chase the highest he can get. But at the same time, if I'm in the WWE front offices, I don't think I'm gonna pay him close to a Cody, close to a Roman, close to Randy Orton. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I can't do that because outside, let's be real, outside of the Hurt business, he hasn't really quite recouped to that level.
A lot of
He
that's
hasn't.
a lot of that.
Recent,
A lot of that's injury, and a lot of that's a lack of pitching, a lack of giving him a real storyline to sink his teeth into.
you could say that for some of that, yeah. You could definitely say that for some of that because when they gave him Montez and in the other dude,
It had a good start.
He started getting a little bit of the magic back a little bit.
Yeah.
But just outside of that, it was very up and down.
Mm-hmm.
It was very up and down. So I don't know if I would pay him like that.
Street fight, the Philadelphia street fight he had with Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain was respectable, yo.
No, it was legit. Like I said, David, he was spotty. I'm not saying he was bad the whole time. He was very spotty.
Oh, the company has honestly, and here's the since Triple H has taken over, what real storyline has he really given Bobby Lashley a shot to do what he does best? I think this might be one guy Triple H isn't booking to the positioning him to the best of his skill set. And sometimes it's okay to admit that.
I would agree with you on some of that. I would agree with you on some of that because like I was saying, he was starting to get some of it back once the Montez dude came in the picture. Once what's the other dude's
name? Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo Dawkins. Once those dudes started getting in the picture, he was starting to capture some of that magic back. The Street Profit dudes. He just needed something like that the whole time, and they kind of cut him short on it. Him short on it. Like he when he plays that general role as a heel, like he's the general of something, he's very good in that situation. But when he's outside of that situation, I don't know if he can really thrive, David. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, but that I hear you, but that doesn't mean let the dude walk. That doesn't mean let a lowball the guy.
What he's asking for, Dave. It depends what he's asking.
See, I wish we knew what he was asking for. That would help this conversation. I wish we knew.
It would. But because if he's asking for top 3 type payment, top 5 type payment, I can't get with that, Dave.
He should definitely be top 10.
I can get with that.
Definitely.
I can get with that.
And let's be honest, jobs, I know WWE is not a traditional job, but most jobs, the more years you put in work, the more raises you get. So what would be wrong with a guy who's given WWE 10
not
plus?
In this case, David.
Why a guy that gave you 10 plus years of legendary moments
Dave,
and matches can't get more pay?
Dave, no.
What do you mean, no? Seniority.
No, we don't do that seniority shit over here. We don't do that. Dave, we're independent contractors. This is a payment based off of performance.
You're right. No, you're right. But seniority comes
have a formula based off of performance, David.
You're right, but
you know what I'm saying?
Seniority gets you raises.
No, it ain't no seniority, David. It's about how you can still go. And what have you been doing for me lately?
I feel you. Sports and entertainment.
Spotty,
huh?
He's been spotty. He's been polka dot.
That's not his fault, bro. Yo, we know.
Some of it is, Dave. Some of it is.
No. We know in wrestling when someone is getting the TV time in the pushes and they're just not performing versus when someone's just not getting the legitimate stories to sink their teeth into.
Dave,
that's what Bobby's been going through.
But Dave, can I?
Why? Tell me this. Why? And I don't have a problem with the way they've built it up. I don't have a problem with it. So Solo Sikoa, I don't have a problem with him facing Cody at SummerSlam. You're telling me that's a better main event than Bobby versus Cody? You're telling me Logan Paul
at the moment. At the moment.
The only reason at the moment is because they've been given solo TV time. They've been letting them cook. Why haven't you let Bobby cook? Why did you split him from MVP in the first place? Why not put them back together?
I agree with you on that, but Dave, this is part of the stuff, right? When we're putting you in different situations, we expect you to squeeze the best juice out of it.
Yes.
So, but when we're talking about someone like a Bobby, right? I think Bobby can only be played in one or two ways. It's kind of like Brock Lesnar.
Come on, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do it. Yeah, come on, Sam. You're kind of justifying a potential bad loss, man. This will be a bad roster loss. Any way you slice it, it will be a loss.
David, I started this off by saying don't let him go if you can keep him. I started off by saying that. I vouch for Bobby. But listen, we can't sit here and act like he doesn't have some of the Brock Lesnar syndrome where you can kind of be only used in one or two ways. It's either you some big bad wolf that nobody can do anything to, or you're the baby face that's a juggernaut. It's kind of one or two ways with this dude, bro.
And what is wrong with that?
Because as soon as they took the Hurt business from him, we clearly seen the chink in the armor. We clearly seen it. It was a big chink in the armor. And Dave, there's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, Brock Lesnar has the same problem. Brock Lesnar he just fixed this problem when he had the cowboy hat.
And I was about to say that. Brock showed that he could show different sides of himself.
But look how long it took him.
Damn, dog. Who cares?
20-something years? Come on now, David. Look how long it took him.
Bobby didn't show how Bobby didn't show he could show new sides when they were throwing bullshit at him and he was making out with Lana and taking Rusev's woman. He didn't run with that the best he could.
Man, David, man, this is what I'm telling you, bro. That's stereotype, dude. That's stereotype.
Come on,
that's stereotype man. Stuff, man.
He can't take it. He can't take someone's woman now.
You know what I mean? It was nice for a little while, but then they watered it down. They watered it down.
Listen, man.
I'm telling you, if they can keep him, David, I vouch for him. Keep him. Just don't give him top 3 to 5 money. That's my only pushback.
You're telling me I can't believe you
in the roster today. Is he close to the top 5?
I can't believe you. He is close to the top 5.
Oh no! Come on, stop.
He is, bro. Why are people acting like? Why are you acting like Bobby Lashley's some mid-carder, lower mid-carder or something?
Just because you're not in the top 5 don't mean you're a lower mid-carder. Nobody's saying that.
Bobby Lashley is an asset, bro.
I wouldn't say you
a true asset.
He is. I'm not saying.
And you want to know what's even crazier? And I know he fought in Bellator. I know he didn't fight in UFC. I just find it odd. TKO is the WWE emerged UFC. Obviously, here you got a guy who has an MMA background and a pro wrestling background, and you might let him walk. He could represent both companies in both backgrounds in a massive way. I just hope they fix this, man. I hope they don't let this dude go because I don't want him to go to AEW. There's rumors that him, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin would try to recreate the Hurt business in AEW if it doesn't work.
Let him.
I'll start watching AEW a lot more.
Let him.
I'll say that.
I'm still not watching that shit. Let him. It won't be the same magic. Let him.
That's where I would follow someone. I follow Bobby there, though.
You gonna follow him to the grave, huh?
It's free.
Why you gonna follow that dude to the grave?
Yo, is it that loyalty?
Don't support that shit, David, man.
I'm going to AEW, man. Hey,
don't support that, dude. If he wants to do that, let him do it.
Or he could go to TNA. You know, WWE and TNA got that partnership lately. So, nah.
Come on, man.
TNA's thriving.
Thriving where?
TNA's thriving.
Where? How are they thriving?
Wow, they got their wrestlers being featured on WWE and the Royal Rumble and all these spots, bro. I like it.
So, what? You got to use another person to piggyback off?
Yeah.
Call that thriving?
We can network now?
You can network all you want, but what does it do for your company? What channel are you on?
It gets eyes on.
What channel are they on?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? What channel are you guys on? What talent do you guys have?
And I'll end with this. I focused on Lashley, but let's not forget P. Is he not one of the biggest manager assets has he not proven to be the biggest manager asset you have outside of Heyman?
Nah, no. Let me tell you something, dude. He failed bad with almost, bro. He failed bad.
He failed or almost failed? We
got to deduct some points from him a little bit on that.
He failed or almost failed?
Oh, come on, Dave. You're the manager, dude.
That's not fair, bro. See, we always change the rules, man.
What do you mean, bro? The manager
did we deduct points from? Hold on. Did we deduct points from Paul Heyman when he couldn't get Curtis Axel over?
Yes, we did.
You didn't. You did not. When he couldn't get Ryback over. When he couldn't get Cesaro over.
Yes.
Everybody was quiet about that.
No.
Come on, man.
No, he gets points too, but guess what? He kept redeeming himself. That's the difference. He kept redeeming himself.
He kept getting opportunity to redeem himself. Is that not fair?
That's fair. Fair.
The biggest story of this, MVP and Bobby could have got more opportunities. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Listen, I vouch for MVP.
Together.
MVP should have got more chances at another wrestler. I agree. But this dude, we gotta deduct some points from him for that whole shit. That shit was
I deduct nothing from him. Seriously.
How you the manager? You're the one with the microphone.
Yeah, a manager. Whoever said the manager's supposed to do 100% of the work? You still gotta perform and make the people fuck with you.
Yeah, you do. But he's a giant, David. There's only so much he can do.
Please.
He's a giant. You know, even though, and I think almost sucks, but. Listen, you had to at least make us feel some type of way about him, and he really didn't. And like I said, I vouch for him. Let's give him another chance at another wrestler, because at the end of the day, that's only 2 swings. Let's give him at least a third swing.
The fact that he made it so successful with Bobby Lashley, he deserves another swing.
I agree.
You should put them back together, but he deserves another swing.
He deserves another swing. He does deserve another swing, but the Bobby shit did work. It did work.
That shit was Teflon. Bobby Lashley was like the Shook Knight of WWE, bro. Big guy, the suits, bullying everyone. Like it was beautiful, man. Like you want to talk? They bucked all the stereo.
That's what y'all get, man. Y'all thinking stuff's over. It's not over.
Say that again.
No, I'm saying that and nothing stopped. People think just because you know Big E Langston got his run and Kofi got his run. They had a small little window wave where they were throwing black people a bone. You guys are thinking that stuff is over, dude.
It's over, Sammy. Damn.
So why they lowballing him on his contract?
Yeah. Sometimes
he's better than all those other black dudes that
he's 1,000 times better than them. Respect.
Why you lowballing him on his contract then?
Sometimes negotiations don't start off too well. You gotta know. You can't show your hand. You gotta play it cool.
Yeah, sure. And MVP has no other place too, huh? This black stuff didn't stop, man. What are you talking about?
Yo, by the way, I want to hear in the comments section, y'all think the WWE still holding back black people? Let me know if you think Sammy this is right, bro. I want to hear that.
I'm telling you.